Keep It 100 is brought to you by Slim Jim. Smack into a Slim Jim. La, 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 la. This is a quote from my haters. Yeah. You got me feeling like the greatest. Yeah. Bitch, I'm about to blow up. Hey. Welcome in to Keep It 100. I'm your host.
Bitch, I'm about
as
to
always,
blow up.
Casey Huckle. For those of you who are joining me for the first time, I will explain to you what Keep It 100 is about. But first, for those of you who are back, have been listening to my show all along, I wanted to explain to you, after I say thank you, that I have created a new introduction here because I'm celebrating Keep It 100's release onto iTunes. Now, let me explain, for those who are new, what this show is all about. Quotes that mean a lot to me. These could be maxims, adages, idioms, truisms, pieces of advice, lyrics, verses, and the like. I created this podcast because I want to celebrate these lines for giving me more perspective on life. Maybe you're thinking, why am I calling this podcast Keep It 100? It comes down to math. For the next year, I'll drop 2 episodes per week, focusing on one quote per episode to celebrate, where I'll delve into its history, including whom it's attributed to, who popularized it if necessary, and the context surrounding the quote if it's available. And lastly, I'll explain what it means to me. You might be wondering about the math. So, 2 episodes a week for a year leaves 104 episodes. Well, just like you, I need 2 weeks of vacation. So for the next year, I'm keeping 100 for you. These lines could be from a speech, the Bible, a song, maybe even from me. So without further ado, let's get into it. Hang around the barbershop long enough. Sooner or later, you're going to get your hair cut. That's my best Denzel Washington expression. But no, this saying, as Denzel Washington calls it, is not from him. It's not attributed to him. He just cited it in his 2011 University of Pennsylvania commencement address, which I watched twice from what I can recall. Once when it came out, and then once again tonight, right before coming on the air here for you guys. And I stumbled on it. I got to give props to my pops, because he a couple weeks ago he emailed me a few motivational videos, and this quote was in it. And I'll tell you, we don't know who coined it, but I do know that I can tell you Denzel Washington used it to refer to his many auditions he went on before becoming a huge success in Hollywood, and it really speaks to his persistence, and that's what he was trying to bestow through his address to the UPenn graduates in 2011. And I am bestowing it on you because it's been stuck in my head. I can't quite express to you that it's been... Like, I've been reminding myself for any particular reason. Like, it hasn't been that applicable to my life lately. I wouldn't say I'm not going on audition over audition right now. No, I don't even act. But I just like the quote. Yeah, you hang around long enough. Good things or bad things could happen, and I just I like how unique it is, and how it to me it means that there's, I mean, persistence can be viewed as maybe that's more of it's somewhat of an exaggeration, where it's somewhat implicit in the quote, but yeah, if you just keep showing up, then eventually you're gonna roll into something, whatever you're involved in. And he decided to use it on to talk about his how he failed over and over again, but he fell, and he fell forward was his thesis, more or less, to the UPenn graduates. And no, I don't have any story or can really tell you about how it's been applicable to my life. It's just been, I thought about it while riding my bike the other day. His voice is stuck in my head, and yeah, it's somewhat random, so this is not going to be a long episode. I'm actually pretty much done, but I just really like the quote. It's, maybe not so much for meaning, but for its whoever is very genius, whoever came up with it. That is cool to think of it as, oh, well, yeah, if I keep showing up, like, something's going to happen, right? And yeah, I thought it maybe was somewhat of a stretch at first for Denzel to use it, but hey, I'm glad he did, because if he didn't, it wouldn't have made it on Keep It 100. So thank you, Denzel, and whoever coined it. There's a lot of great information, inspiration in his commencement. So check that out when you can. And with that, I'll sign off. Peace. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me get some pimping in it. I appreciate you finishing my episode of Keep It 100. I only ask that, as a valuable listener of mine, wherever you may be, you rate and review my podcast, Keep It 100, on iTunes and or Apple Podcasts. And if you do that, I may show up on the new and noteworthy section of iTunes like every other famous person. Because just like you and LL Cool J, I need love. And maybe one day I could quit my day job and podcast into the sunset. So, I'm Casey Huckle. That'll do it. Keep It 100 out. Peace.